Hello, welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to do the best and worst makeup so far from this year. Now some of them is new. There's a lot of new products I've tried recently. Some, actually basically all of them. Okay, never mind, all of them. So I have a lot of good products that I've been loving, enjoying, and I think that came out and they did an amazing job. So let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and talk to complexion, not complexion, but face products like bronzers, highlights, and all that. So yeah, the first thing is this right here, the Sephora Bronzer Matte. I think they came out this year. This is amazing. If you guys want a bronzer that is blendable, beautiful, works with your skin, does an amazing job, and affordable, this is it. It does not bring out the pores or anything like that. It's a very blendable, smooth type of formula. So they did an amazing job with that. The other one is this right here. Oh my god. This was the rave. When this came out, YSL Make Me Blush, holy moly, everybody, YouTubers, non-YouTubers, everybody was in awe and shocked. This is, and I bought it this year with my Sephora, I think around the time of Sephora's doing a sale in April, but holy moly, this is the most beautiful, glowy, subtle type of blush. As you guys can see, the glow. I love it. It literally became my holy grail. I will use it every single day since I got it, and it's expensive. Don't get me wrong. YSL is an expensive product. This is so beautiful. I literally want another shade. I truly do. I mean, I have enough blushes to last me a lifetime when it comes to this, but there's just something about this that just makes you want to have more of it. So it gives you a beautiful glow. Like literally, you don't have a beautiful blush. You have a beautiful blush highlighter in a way. So you can literally wear this on your own and you will have the most beautiful glowy type of cheeks. Love it. Next one was this right here, the NYX Buttermelt Highlighter. Now, they came out with so many different shades. I only got this shade right here, the Butter Than Gold. Now, this more is a out space type of highlighter. It's not a subtle one, but it is a beautiful one. It does not have flakes, specks, or anything. And why the hell can I not open this up? There we go. So yeah. Also, this is one thing that I actually didn't want to get again. But you could definitely see how beautiful that is. And like I said, it is a beautiful highlight. It will, if you want highlight, if you want out of space, if you want out of the glow, if you want the glowiest highlighter, this is it. Because you would definitely see. Let me get you a little strush in your little shoe. Like I said, you will love this if you want that outer space type of highlighter. So yeah, as you can see, so a little bit goes a long way. I'm already glowy, but this just amps it up and makes it even more glowy, as you can see. So yeah, if you want the glow, NYX is also a very affordable drugstore brand that has been coming out with a lot of new things. Unfortunately, I've not been testing that stuff out with the situation I'm in now. So yeah, I've not had a chance to do a lot of testing new makeup and anything like that. But this is stuff that I've tested out for a while, that I kept in my collection, that I love, enjoy, and everything. So yeah. Okay, next is, so think that's all. Yeah. And then we have this right here. This is a beautiful also highlight. It's from Chemical Skin Enhancer. Now, this is something that you put on and it looks like that. But when you blend it out, and it looked like it ain't gonna be blending out and everything, but once it blend out, you also have that beautiful glow. It's almost as glow, not I don't think as glowy as the next one, but it gives you that perfect, like I said, glow within, and it does a great job. Like I said, if you guys want any type of glow, you're literally that type of person who loves to glow. What? See everything and see all the glowish. L'Oreal on the next one will do it. Now, if you, because that is the most affordable brand out there that, you know, you don't, if you don't want to spend an arm and a leg, that works. Okay. So speaking of that and creams and everything, I also have the CoverGirl True Blend Skin. Now I got this one color and it is a shade Sweet Violet. I do like it, I truly do, but the color I should have got a different color, but cause I don't wear these type of colors all the time, and I'm more like a pinky neutral type of color. I'm not really into like reds or bold type of colors. This is great for like winter, but I mean, like I said, it blends out beautifully. But the thing is that I like it. I'm not saying that I'm going to get rid of it. I'm not saying that I ain't going to use it. But it's just at that point where I know what I like. I know what color. So I might actually end up giving it to my cousin. Because I've done some decluttering and I've been giving a bag like full of makeup to my cousin and to my second cousin, her daughter, because she's been asking and begging for more makeup. So yeah, So speaking of liquids and creams and all that, I got this other one right here. Elf came out with their cream version or their contour version of their bronzers. This is good. The only problem is that it is pigmented. It just like their blushes. A little bit, tiny, itty bitty goes a long way. You literally could, only thing you need to do when it comes to this, and the shades are pretty good. I got mine in light clear. It's not too dark and everything. It's this amount right here. Well, let me show you blend it out. I'm telling you right now, it is, yeah. Once you blend it out, it's great. But look how much you have left. Like literally, this will go all over me. And so yeah, so like I said, it's blendable, it's beautiful, it works. But you have to be careful with the amount you put on there because it will look like your money. It will look like you have way too much. So just get ready if you have it or if you're gonna buy it or if you see it and you want to try it. They're just like blushes, tiny bit, but they're great and I love them and I kept in my closet in my collection for a reason because you guys know Elf is also, if I said this so many times, Elf is one of my favorite drugstore brands. They're affordable. A lot of the stuff is amazing. I love what they put out and things like that. So I'm definitely next year going to do a whole new drugstore video, especially with drugstore products I have not tried. I know a lot of it ain't going to be new because a lot of it came out this year, but I've not had a chance to test or try any of that stuff out, and a lot of it looks really good. And I shouldn't do that because, like I said, I have plenty of stuff in my makeup, but I'm just want to try new stuff, and I got the edge and the urge to do it, especially since you guys now saw a new makeup store, a new try-on Just do makeup for me for quite a while now. And I know you probably want to see it and probably want to see me try on some of this newest stuff that's coming out. So get prepared for that next year. Like I said, I am going to be doing a lot of new videos next year, and things are going to be changing a little bit on my channel. I did say I'm going to do a video about that, talking about what I want to do and changes and all that. So I might end up doing that video soon, hopefully, after all this chaos. I have some personal, like I said, stuff in my life that I'm dealing with right now. You guys know one of it was the Ipsy Bakcham thing, and I've already made a video on that. I'll link that up above if you guys didn't see that, but I did a little rant, a little bit of warning, a little bit of helping out people just in case they end up being in that situation. So, yeah, I'm still dealing with that. So, but anyways, next thing is complexion. Now, these are the two things that I wear. This one thing, oh my god, I put it on and I'm like, wow. So, Milani came out with a stick. So this is the Milani Conceal Perfect Blur Out Skin Tint. If you want a skin tint that is coverage, lightweight, looks beautiful on skin, blends out like a dream, stays on for the long amount of time, get this. This is amazing. I've used so much. This is literally was my everyday going to work type of makeup, and it just gave me the right amount of coverage. A little light now because I'm actually doing a little self-tanning, naturally self-tanning, because I have a lotion that actually does that. Then I've been, like I said, been out of the sun for quite some time lately, so I'm kind of getting a little bit of, you guys can see, well, you can see tan from my arm and everything. But yeah, as you can see, look how beautiful, blend out, skin-like it is. I'm telling you right now, it is the best skin tint I've ever tried. You saw, I'm obsessed with it. If I want that very natural type of makeup, I go to that. Oh my god. Okay, the next thing is also amazing, and surprisingly, it actually does work for me. And CoverGirl, Maybelline came out with this Lumi Matte 30-hour Lumi Matte Foundation. This is also amazing. I had to get a second shade. Unfortunately, the first shade was a little too dark, which actually might work now, because of the fact that, again, I'm getting a little tan here. But this is the shade 112. It's amazing as the skin tint. Now, this is a little bit more coverage when it comes to this, because this is not only a matte, but a Lumi. They had the great way of combining both matte foundation and a Lumi foundation all into one. And once you blend it out, and I know this is a lot, so let me blend this all out. See, once you blend it out, actually works for my skin. But once you blend it out, you see that glow slash matte. You have combo dry skin, any that type that love a Lumi one, but wants it to stay on for a long time. This is what works. So this is more full coverage than the skin tint. And the skin tint is, like I said, more like skin-like. This, if you want also a great foundation to stay on, that works. This right here is also one of the best foundations that came out this year. So between the two, I like using both of them. I love it. Like I said, if I want a natural skin tint type of foundation, again, that lasts for a long time, I use a Milani one. If I want a full coverage, a little bit more coverage, but still look a little Lumi, but still look good and a little matte, I get this one. So, perfect. They're great. They are amazing. I love it. Next is a powder that I discovered this year, Dollar Tree. I already had this one right here, but it's like the tea tree oil type 1, and again, this is amazing powder. I'm telling you, combo with these two has stayed on. I literally have wore this along with those two at work. I work in a heated type environment. I work in the deli. The deli, constantly cook food. You have this big ass fucking oven that we cook chicken, we cook hamburgers, we cook all this type of food. You have all this heat coming out, and it could get hot back there. I'm telling you right now. You walk out the deli, you're freezing your butt off. You come in the deli, you're warm. So my makeup can sometimes look oily, look greasy, sometimes look like coming off. But when I put this on top with those two, specifically those two, it not only made my skin look amazing, but it kept on going. Time I got home, I was a little bit sweaty, a little bit oily, but it looked good. It still looked amazing. I'm like, so I definitely, if you want a combo, get this from the Dollar Tree, the Essence Be Pure Essence Ageless one, and one of those, you are literally, and look, I don't know if you guys can see, but I'm noticing there is going to be pan. I have a feeling that I'm going to be hitting pan soon, and yes, it is white, but don't worry about that. You do not get a white cast. You do not get a cast at all. Once it blends out, you look smooth, you look blur, makeup stays on. It is the best powder. That is $1.25. And I'm telling you right now, it is amazing. And I feel like I'm going to be hitting pan soon because I'm already, I don't know if you guys can see back here or up here. But this is a little waffle pan, which means I'm that close of hitting pan on a powder. And this would be the first powder I've ever hit pan on. Just telling you right now. Besides that, it is amazing. I love it. It is my go-to powder when I want that blur look, when I don't want to look too matte, when I don't want to look too dry and everything. Best. Okay, next is lips. And I'm telling you right now, the worst on not so good makeup is not as much, but you guys can see I have more good makeup than I do the bad makeup. So, first, lips. e.l.f. came out with these lips. They are the Glow Revival. So they have the regular lip oil, and then they came out with a very glowy type of one. So this right here is the shade Candy Code. This is beautiful. I'm telling you right now, it may look like it has shimmer, but it doesn't. It literally gives you the most glowiest, beautiful lip. Like, and it smells amazing. I mean, look at that glow. It is beautiful. There's no shimmer. There's no specks. There's no glitter. It may look glittery in their packaging, but in reality, that is just what gives it the glow, the more glowy. Now, I have the regular version, and I'll show you guys the regular version of it. So, this is the regular lip oil from e.l.f. You compare it next to the Glow Revival one. It is glowy, don't get me wrong, but you really see, like, literally the difference. You have the glow here, and then you have the more glowy, shimmery type of version. And I do like them both, and I do like the different ones. But if I want more of that glow, it's beautiful. And no, it will not stay on for a long time, but the effects of it is so beautiful. So, e.l.f. did a great job. They do a great job with their lip products. I'm telling you right now. Lip is one of their best categories when it comes to that. Then CoverGirl came out with the Clean Flush Gimmey Blur lipsticks. These are beautiful too. They do give you that blurring look. I have two shades. Um, First one is Blur the Lines, and then I have this deeper one, which is Honey Blur. So when you swatch them, they do have that blurring look, and they're very comfortable. They don't stay on for a long time, but they're very easy to reapply. But you can see that blur that they have. It is the most beautiful. Like, you guys know how much I'm not a big fan of lipsticks. So with these, they don't bother me at all. They really don't feel dry. They don't feel like they're gonna be cakey up on my lips or anything like that, and they give it a nice smooth effect. So, CoverGirl, again, the products are amazing. Okay, so now we have the few products that, in my book, I think I am going to declutter because they're just not that amazing in my book. So, the first one, and it's not because I don't like the brand. It doesn't work for me one way or another. And like every YouTuber, anyone that does review makeup, we all have different types of skins. We all have our own preferences. So if this works for you, I'm glad, I'm happy, keep on using it. But for me, it didn't work for me for like several reasons or another. First one is the Rare Beauty by is the liquid contour. Now, first of all, this is just like, again, the blushes, pigmented, little bit goes a long way. Their stick, bronzy sticks, I've heard amazing, great things about. I truly do want to buy that. Again, I have enough liquid and cream products and all that, so I'm kind of holding on to where I have less. But I've heard such good things. Blendable, beautiful, works really well. Shades are amazing. This, on the other hand, first of all, I got the wrong shade. That's probably the reason why it doesn't work for me. Because this looks like it'll work, but in reality, this is so damn dark. I can make it work, but I just have to use a tiny bit because, like I said, a little bit, tiny bit goes a long way. I have the blushes, love them, beautiful, amazing. So this, on the other hand, different story. Besides the shade being wrong and too dark for me, which my mistake, it doesn't blend out. It really looks kind of, they say, muddy on my skin. I just don't like the fact that it's not blendable. It looks muddy, and I got the wrong shade. So personally, I prefer to try the stick than the liquid version. So I'm definitely going to be getting rid of that. I don't know if I'm going to give it to my cousin because she's not as deep as me. She's kind of fair, kind of like fair to light. I'm more light to medium, especially when I have a little tan on me. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to give that. So I'm going to try and find someone who can. The other thing is this right here. Now this is, when this first came out, this is a Glow Recipe Watermelon Nice Red Dew Flush. Now, this was confusing a lot of people because it looked like a Lily liquid blush. But what they describe it as, watermelon Glow Recipe is more of a skincare type product. So everything they bring out is always type of skincare. So they're basically saying that this is best for a no makeup day, where you just want a little flush, a little bit of color, and all that. And the problem I have with this is that it takes forever to build up. You have to literally build and build and build and build. And I'm like, say, the color beautiful. I got mine in Bay Flush, but once you blend it out, it's kind of non-existent in a way that you have to keep building and building and building. And for me, when I wear makeup, it's a no makeup type thing. I don't do the no makeup type thing. I always have either full face of makeup. I'm mostly a full face. I don't ever just put in blush and go and that's it. So for me, the use is not good. I don't need a use for this type of product. I love Glow SP. I have some of their products. They're amazing. I understand they focus on skincare. And I get that. It has niacinamide. It has everything you need for your skin. But for the reality of it, it just doesn't work for me. So this I am going to give my cousin. The next thing is powder right here. I'm going to do fast because I want this long video. Is the BYOD. Buy Your Own Design Comment. This I got in Bakcham. Didn't like it. First of all, the packaging is almost like the Huda Beauty. But as you can see, it's crumbly. The stopper was so fucking hard to get this out. And it made my skin extra dry. It was a very non-fine mill type powder, and it just literally made it feel more cakey, more dry. The pores came out. It was not a good experience. So I'm going to get rid of that. This one right here, the Power Grip Matte Primer, is supposed to be like the Power Grip Primer, but slash matte. Didn't work for me. I didn't like it. Again, with the matte thing, it just made me look very cakey. Made me look like the pores are coming out. And like I said, I like using the regular Power Grip Primer, and that reason why I got the mini, because I feel like that if I didn't like it, I wouldn't be wasting my money on a mini if I did a full size. Next, right here, the Essence Fix and Last Appelling. It's a new design, new pump and all that. This right here, again, didn't do anything to me. It didn't keep my makeup on for a long time. The spray was okay, but like I said, I have literally other mist that does a better job than this, and not good. Last but not least is this right here, the Onic Lingling Mascara from Dollar Tree. Didn't do anything. Didn't do anything with my lashes. Didn't move them up. Didn't curl them. Didn't link them. Didn't do anything. This I'm going to throw away because I don't want my cousin to have this because I'm afraid she might get eye affected. No effect that I've used it. But yeah. Not worth the $1.25. Okay. So that's everything that I enjoyed this year so far and didn't enjoy. I am going to have a finale at the end of the year with all makeup that is the best of the best of the best and the worst of the worst of the worst. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys enjoy me talking about what I liked so far, what I didn't like, and all that, and what everything I've tested out, tried, my final thoughts, my final opinions, and what I will keep and didn't keep. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, give it a thumbs up, hit the notification bell down below, and all this will be down below in the description box. Everything I'm wearing and all that. But I will see you guys later. Till then, enjoy your day. And thank you to all my new subscribers who subscribed to my video and everything. You guys are amazing. I appreciate you all. And I'll see you later. Till then, bye.